Welcome back to Miss Curtis's art class. Today we are going to learn how to make a lion. So I'm going to teach you how, and you only need a limited amount of materials, so let's get started. Okay, so today I will be using a Sharpie marker to draw. You can use a pen, pencil, or again, if you have a marker, that's fine too. And then you'll need a piece of paper, whether it's lined or plain paper like I have right here. And then in terms of color, I'm just going to be using brown, yellow, orange, and green. Okay, so first thing that you're going to want to do is make your frame and name. So holding your paper with the opposite hand that you are drawing with, go ahead and make a straight line along the edge of your paper. Just leaving a little bit of space. Okay. Now at the bottom right of your paper, you're going to want to write your first and last name and homeroom number. So I am going to write Miss Curtis 204. Okay. Now, the first step to making this lion is we are going to start by creating the head, and I'm going to make this in the middle of the paper. Now, this lion's head is going to be an elongated trapezoid shape. So, let me show you what I mean. The first thing I'm going to do is make a straight line about the size of an inch in the middle of the paper. The next step is going to be to make diagonal lines that are going to go up, and I'll show you how that looks. So this line is going to go inward just a little bit. It's going to be a little bit longer, and then the same on the other side, but angling in the opposite direction, and then a straight line going across and connecting those. So this shape is a trapezoid shape. The next step is to make our lion's ears. This is just going to be an oval shape that is going to be diagonal coming out from the top left corner, and then the same from the top right corner. The next step that you're going to want to do is to make the lion's mane. So this is going to be the hair that's going around the lion. So this is going to be a curving line that's just going to keep looping around. So watch me first. At the top, I'm going to start in the middle, making a small arch, and then I'm going to make a larger arch coming around. So this mane is going to have some smaller ones and bigger ones, and it's going to keep going all the way around the entire head of the lion. Okay. The next step is we are going to make some facial features for this lion even before we make the body. So I'm going to make a diamond shape for the nose, and I'll show you what this looks like. It's right in the middle. You are going to make a line that angles out, angles in slightly, angles up this way, and then comes back and connects towards the top. And this is the shape of a diamond, and that is a little bit more challenging, so take your time. The next step is to make a straight line across that cuts the middle of that diamond, and I'm just going to color in this bottom triangle a darker color for the nose, so you can do that as well. The next step is going to be to make two oval shaped dots for the eyes, and then an oval, a large oval for the mouth right here. Inside this lion's mouth, I would like to make some teeth. And teeth are just a triangle shape. So I'm gonna make 4 teeth. If you wanna make more teeth, you can. The next step is going to be to make the body. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is make a towards the middle area right here, a straight line that comes down. And then I'm going to, on the right side over here, make an angled line for the back of the lion. And a straight line that comes down right here. Now, the next step I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go across and connect this. Now, this looks a little strange because it looks like he's just a box right now. So I'm going to show you how we are actually going to make some legs out of this. But first, I'm going to make a ground line that is going to be 2 lines that come out like so. So I'm going to make a straight line across right here and a straight line from this frame that connects to the bottom of the line right there. Now I am going to make a square shape that comes up like so. Then I'm going to make a rectangle shape that goes across and comes down. And a little square shape inside there. So now this lion has 4 legs, okay? So that part's a little complicated. The last step is to give our lion a tail. So this is going to be a curved line that comes up and a little tail at the top. And I'm gonna put some lines in it just to make a little texture to show there's some hair. Okay, now the very last step is going to be to add some color. So I'm going to show you where I used my colors for my lion. I'll start with the middle of the mouth. I actually used a brown inside the mouth to show that it's a little darker, but I didn't use black. Black I thought would be a little too dark for this lion. I then used yellow throughout the whole lion, and then orange for the mane and green for the grass. So as you're coloring, remember that you want to color in your picture in full so that you don't see any white spaces and it looks nice and vibrant. Okay, so again, I would just go back and forth. If you're using crayons, you're gonna do the same thing. If you have markers, you can use those as well. Take your time. Going very carefully around the edges to stay inside my lines. And I'm going to speed this up so you can see how this turns out. Okay, so that's how you color in your lion. I added some texture in the grass, as you can see, because I wanted it to look like he's more so in the wild. And if you want to add anything else to your background, you can. So I'm looking forward to seeing how your lions came out, and also looking forward to next week's lesson with you.